Proud of our guys. First I want, for the crowd, the atmosphere. That's a special place right there. That's what I told the guys after the game. This place is special, and to have the community come out and support us like that, I really appreciate it. And for our guys to, kind of weather that first half storm and come out with the second half and, play the way they did, just happy for them to enjoy the type of crowd that was out there tonight. And, I think everyone who played contributed. Obviously, it started with our defense in that second half, being able to get stops and being able to get some steals, pushing in transition. We attacked the paint a little bit better in the second half, and I think Lance, Marcus, Axe, those guys really stepped up for us. But JD and Clarence did a great job throughout the whole game defensively too. So just a complete team effort. Belmont's a very good team. I don't think they shot the ball particularly well today, but I think our ball pressure and our defense, was pretty good overall.
Wow. How would you say, especially in the last 19 minutes, I think they only scored 13 points. How well did you think you guys did, not only kind of taking away their threes and rhythm, but also denying the back cuts?
Yeah. Our guys, they didn't let up in the second half, and it was a team effort because different guys were helping each other when one guy got beat or one guy messed up on a switch or got back cut, then JD would be there with active hands, or we'd trace the ball and kind of disrupt their timing a little bit. So that's a tough team to guard. They play with great pace. Like I said, I know they got some looks that they probably normally make, but I think overall we did a good job just being consistent. Even the first half, I thought we played pretty good defense. We lost them a couple times, but for 40 minutes, to play the way we did, it takes a lot of effort.
How much of the second half rise offensively was maybe a few shots going in, and how much it was better decision making with the ball?
Yeah, I think it was attacking the paint a little bit more, being more aggressive off the bounce, not settling for some contested threes like we did in the first half. And then I think we were able to get some easier shots from our defense, from transition pushes and some steals, and we're able to execute some ball screen actions. I think opened up the paint a little bit too.
Go ahead.
So what changed for you guys at halftime? Obviously, you go down by 5, but second half you flip some type of switch here.
Yeah, I just, I told the guys to take a deep breath first and foremost. I thought we played really hard in that first half. We just didn't play well offensively. I thought we played a little bit rushed, a little bit sped up. I don't know if it was the crowd, it was, whatever it was. But, I was proud of our defensive effort, and I think, coming on that second half, I think our guys were determined to win. I think they knew defensively if we can continue to play with that type of pressure that we would be able to get enough stops to hopefully, put ourselves in position offensively. And then, you got to be able to make a couple shots. Lance made a couple, Dalton made a big three, X made some threes, and, got the momentum going.
So 6 in a row now for you guys. I think second longest winning streak in your tenure here. What's this been like for you?
Oh, I'm just, I keep talking to these guys about not being satisfied, and not being complacent, that this is such a grind, this Valley season, things can change so much in a week or two, and we got another tough matchup here coming in a couple days. So it's really about just, trying to get better every single day and keep these guys together, connected, because I think, we're not near where we're going to be in another month if we continue to, put together, good practices and good games here.
Obviously going into the new year, a chance for reflection at all based on where you guys are at this point? Or?
I haven't thought. I was thinking about Belmont, and I'm going to probably enjoy it for about 30 minutes and then start thinking about Drake. Reflection maybe at the end of the season. We got to continue to get better. We got to do a better job offensively. We weren't good enough in the first half, and there's still some things defensively where we can improve on. And I think different guys are stepping up for us, so continue to figure out lineups and rotations will help us.
You played steady defense, I think, the whole game, except for a few times. And you held them 31 points under their average. Now, that's defense, no matter how you look at it. It's not just a lot, it's defense. Yeah,
it's effort with our guys. They were closing out. X picked up the ball the whole game. Dalton picked up the ball the whole game. It was kind of how old school SIU basketball type defense right there. And that's how the guys, when we played our best this year, in terms of Oklahoma State and some of those games, our defense has carried us.
It looked like about 6 minutes or 5 minutes to go, the pressure, they just broke. The defense just broke them, and that's where we really went into high gear.
Yeah, I think possession by possession, and like I said, I think they probably had some shots that they feel like would have gone in that could have changed the course of the game a little bit, but our guys did a good job rebounding, did a good job taking care of the ball for the most part, so that was winning basketball.
One more thing, J.D. Mueller, you touched on that earlier, 9 rebounds in 21 minutes, took a charge, just seemed to be in the right spots defensively all the time.
Yeah, JD had a great practice yesterday. His best practice since he's been back healthy. And I told him that after practice. I said, if you do that, that's going to translate to the game. It might not happen today, but it's in terms of putting that work in and having that mindset in practice, that stuff matters. And we wouldn't have won without JD.
Xavier, what was the difference defensively for you guys in the second half?
I think just locking in and playing through our mistakes. Coach really talked about how we were going to make some mistakes. That's what we did a lot in the first half, but we just kept playing and just sticking together. I think that was a big thing for us in the second half.
What was the difference offensively in the second half?
Just letting our defense dictate our offense. We didn't really get discouraged by missing shots, but we just got stops, and our stops turned into great offensive plays for us.
Lance goes off and gets 10 points in about 3 minutes when you all came back from 7 to take the lead for good. How much of a boost did that give this team?
Oh, it's definitely a boost. Definitely a boost for us to see him get going. And it lifted a lot of us up, and we just kept playing hard.
For you guys now, 6 in a row, what is this winning feeling like?
It feels good to win, but you can't get satisfied. You gotta get back to the drawing book, and you gotta keep improving so you can keep on winning. So just never getting satisfied.
To open up the new year with a win, I mean, how much of that was the talk coming into this week?
We definitely allowed the talk. Like you said, we won 6 straight, and coming into the new year, we wanted to get a win in front of our crowd, and we just wanted to learn and just go out and play hard for the most part.
You played in a lot of environments before, but a New Year's Day environment with the largest crowd since 2016 here, what was that like?
It was definitely amazing to see all the fans come out in Carbondale. It was definitely a fun environment to play in, and I hope to continue to win for them and for them to keep coming out.
How much of it too was getting to play on ESPN, which this program hasn't done a lot of in the last few years, getting the national TV shot and making the most of it like this team did?
It was a big opportunity for us, and Coach Lee talked about that. And we just had to be ready to play and continue to play hard and play for each other.
It's basically the defense is constant. Offense comes to go, but defense is always there.
Right. Because every night the ball can't go in the hoop, so you have to do other things that's going to keep you
Well,
winning.
every half sometimes.
Yeah, every half. It doesn't matter what you do. You just got to keep playing defense and getting stops, and that's exactly what we did.
How do you guys keep this, moving forward? We got break coming up next.
Like I said, just never being satisfied. Just enjoying this win for tonight, but coming back tomorrow, being ready to watch film and learn from what we did tonight, our mistakes, and then trying to improve on that in the coming days.
Lance, what was the big key in the second half to turn things around tonight?
We just wanted to come out, play aggressive. We were kind of letting them do whatever they wanted in the first half. We let Shepard get going, so we wanted to try to limit him. And we wanted to just try to come out and be aggressive.
For you personally, when you see the ball go in a time or two, how much of a boost of confidence does that give you offensively?
It gives me a lot of confidence. My coaches and my teammates tell me to stay aggressive and keep attacking the paint. And, my shots will fall. So I believed in that and I stuck with it. At the second half.
How big was J.D. Mueller's performance off the bench?
It was amazing. He played a lot of good defense. They back cut a lot. He was there for the help. He had a couple offensive rebounds. He had a dunk, that big charge at the end. That was helpful for us, and it gave us momentum. And he did a really good job today.
To ring in the new year with a win against a team that you're not really all familiar with, but they're pretty good. What's this feeling like?
It's a good feeling, to start off the new year with a win against a very good Belmont team. I think our confidence is heading in the right direction right now, but we're not satisfied. We still have to build on these wins. We can still learn from it, even though we won. We're just gonna be happy with this tonight, and then get back to it tomorrow.
6 in a row now. A couple years ago, you guys did 7 in a row.
Yeah.
This winning feeling, obviously contagious. What's it like to go on a streak like this?
The crowd was amazing for us to win 6 in a row. They contribute a lot to us, and to have them out there, cheering us on like that, we don't want to let them down. We're kind of playing for them as well as each other. So 6 in a row, we're just trying to build on it.